The first thing you want to do when you do our conversions is apply this brace to the bottom of the fender. We do this so that over time, the strut where it fastens may crack the aluminum and break it out. So this is just an extra support that goes in there, and it's pretty important. Okay, now we used to use silicone on these, but we've gone to the double back foam tape. It just works a lot faster and easier for you guys without all the mess. Okay, so grab your bracket, which should be in this package over here. And we have the 3 1/4-20 nuts in the package. And grab your struts, because we'll need the screws out of those. And then some Windex or some water or just some spray cleaner, something to wet the tape. Okay, the next step is to apply this with either Windex or a cleaner or water. So what you do is you peel this back. Just peel the backing back. Take that off, expose the sticky side. Okay, we'll spray a little Windex on there or water or just cleaner. That's my cat right there. That's Lucky. He's one of our 5 shop cats that we adopted from the commercial park here we're in. Anyway, okay, so we spray the cleaner on there. Go ahead and just rub it around and then squeegee it off with your finger so that it's just a little bit of a film there. You want that so that when you position it, it'll move around and not stick. And then I'll be right back. Now I've got these screws tightened up, and then make sure this bracket is straight. It's not, crooked that way or that way. Make it straight against the fender. And then we'll have to let that sit for a while. Now to speed up the process, you can always use like a hairdryer or something. Kind of heat it up a little bit. Don't get it too hot if you have this painted. But you go ahead and speed it up by warming it up with a hairdryer or something just to kind of speed up the process. When you take these screws out, make sure it's stuck and it's not going to peel off. Oh, one thing too, if you got the kits that have the welded nuts on the back, then you won't need the screws from the struts because the screws are already in the brace. And that's it. Let's go to the front. Now on this end, it's really simple. Grab your bracket that we give you. It has the 2 pieces, top and bottom, and it has a nylock flange nut on it. Then you have the extra nut, the little screws, and the drill. Grab those, and then we'll show you how to put it on there. Go ahead and put this bracket through that hole. We won't need this one right now. And then put the nut on the back side, just the non-nylock nut. You can screw it up there real tight. Kind of tighten it up so when you drill this, it stays straight. And kind of straighten it to the fender. Then we'll drill 1 hole, put screw in it, and drill the other. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, I've drilled this ahead of time, so yours won't go this fast. But anyway, go ahead and just drill the hole. Either one of them, just drill that through. Then go ahead and put one of the screws in it. You could put the little nut on the, well, no, I wouldn't do that because their nylock's just a little difficult. Now you put that screw in there, then go ahead and drill that one. Fast, huh? Then they're lined up and they should go together real easily. Okay, go ahead and put this plate on, and within that again, just finger tight, and then go ahead and put these screws in. Now be careful, because these are really small screws, so you don't need to get too carried away. Just snug them up where you feel them bottom out. That's fine. We'll give you an extra one in case you're an animal. Anyway, that's it, and then let me show you how to put the nylock nut on there. The reason for this is just to hold this in place, and so when you put this nylock nut on, it won't turn. It's kind of a fancy bracket, but it also adds a little stiffness to this area too. So unscrew this, and we'll run the nylock on there. Okay, you can go ahead and put the nylock nut on now with the flange toward the brace there. Leave about, 3/16 of a gap or so. We can just leave that a little loose, because the way this works is it slides down and over in the bracket. So you can leave this in there when you remove the fender. You don't need to take this nut off. Kind of a cool design. That's it. We're ready to go on the next step.